Mike Jacobson here again. So what we're going to be doing today is showing you how easy it is to adjust the wheels on the Pro Series ports. All of our family of ports are very, very similar. They have different pocket designs on the SLXs. The Pro Series ports give you 2 pocket designs. The SLXs give you 3 different pocket designs. The SLXs have no bushings on either side or just narrow bushings on either side. So you literally just change the pocket location on an SLX port. On a Pro Series port, as you can see in these wheels, you have 5 bushings, 3 on the outside or 3 on the inside and 2 on the outside, the way this one is currently set up. You can adjust them. Each one of those bushings are 3/4 of an inch. So by moving a bushing from the inside to the outside, that's literally what you're doing, is you're changing the wheel location by 3/4 of an inch or 1.5 inches if you're doing both of them. So what I'm going to do, the real trick of it is if you buy a personal watercraft and you get a trailer with it, you can measure what the center to center is of your current bunk of your trailer and use that number as your number that you would put your wheels located at in here. So if it's 25 inches, try to get your wheels at that 25 inches or greater. And what I'm trying to accomplish there is there's a rib on the bottom of your jet ski. If you drive over that wheel with your rib of your jet ski, it's going to rock back and forth left and right and lock on potentially when you're pushing the port off. I don't want any interference at all. So with this one today, we have a brand new Sea-Doo Spark, and I'm going to move the wheels out wider because I want to make sure that I'm not hitting any of the ribs of the boat. I'm not going to move the outside ones in the back because those only have 1 set of pockets, but I'm going to do that on these first 4 sets of wheels, and I'll show you how simple and easy it is. This is a pretty good sized pry bar. You don't need something this big, but what you're going to do is literally get on the back side of the axle, and you're literally going to pop up the axle just like so. These are fiberglass axles. You're not going to hurt them. You're just going to get underneath them and just pry them up. You'll hear them pop. I'll go through and I'll pop them all up as we're going. And you see how they're held in there. Now what I'm going to do is I want to just move these out to this pocket. So I'm literally going to pick this thing up, pop it out of the wheel. Don't worry if you drop a bushing, they're not going to go through this hole that's in there. You'll be able to maintain them. I'm going to try this with 2 bushings on the inside and 3 bushings on the outside. So I'm going to rotate this completely around. Got ahead of myself there. Back in the same pocket. Once they're all sitting in there, grab yourself a hammer. This is a pretty good size hammer just to give you, you're not going to hurt these things. So this is an 8-pound maul. On top of the wheel itself, give it a pound. You hear it pop into place. That one didn't go completely, so hit it again. That's simple. Now we'll see if we get this thing adjusted correctly. You're good. All right, so we did this test. We actually moved them out further to the outside pockets, and I went too far. And now even if I move them down and make 1 bushing here, I still think I'm going to be too far. So what I'm going to do is put them down into this further lower pocket, but I'm going to move them all the way to the outside. So I'm going to pop these back out again and move them down 1 notch. Actually, it'll be 2 notches if you look at it that way. And see if I can get it to marry up on that port a little bit nicer. That's the beautiful thing about the Pro Series port. It's pretty much infinite adjustability. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to take 1 bushing off this side and move it out to that side. 1 bushing out, move it to the down. 1 bushing out, move it to the down. Okay, and again, we're going to pound them in place. Now I think we're going to like that setup. There you are. Looks a lot more centered.